What if we've always been wrong about the universe, in exactly the same way? Not just once, not twice, but every time we tried to understand it, our minds fell into the same trap. We thought Earth was the center of everything. Then, we found we were just a planet, orbiting a star. That star was just one among billions in our galaxy. And that galaxy, just one among trillions in a universe so vast, we still don't see its edge. Each time we looked outward, we discovered more structure, more scale, more mystery. But here's the twist. Our mistakes didn't scatter randomly. They all leaned the same direction. We consistently underestimated the universe, its size, its complexity, its efficiency. Why? Why do our errors keep pointing one way, like a compass drawn toward something deeper? Is it possible that the real error is in how we see the cosmos itself? Julian Gough isn't a physicist. He's a writer, a thinker, someone who dares to look at science with fresh eyes. And in doing so, he noticed something most physicists overlook. In cosmology, our errors aren't random. They follow a pattern, a strange, consistent pattern. We always underestimate the universe. Not sometimes, not occasionally, always. Each new discovery, from galaxies to black holes to the cosmic web, has revealed a cosmos more immense, more structured, and more astonishing than we had imagined. But that raises a bigger question. Why are our errors all pointing in the same direction? Normally, when scientists make mistakes, those mistakes scatter. Some overestimate, some underestimate. But in cosmology, our mistakes are biased, always leaning toward smallness, toward simplicity, toward randomness. That's not just curious, that's suspicious. Gough proposes this. If all your errors lean the same way, maybe the problem isn't with the data. Maybe it's with the assumptions you started with. And if that's true, then perhaps we haven't just misunderstood parts of the universe. Perhaps we've misunderstood the nature of the universe itself. Let's take a closer look. What does it actually mean to say we underestimate the universe? It means that every major discovery in cosmology hasn't just surprised us. It has revealed that reality is more than we assumed. And this pattern shows up over and over again. We once thought the universe ended with our solar system. Then we discovered the stars were suns like ours, scattered across the Milky Way. That was humbling, until we learned the Milky Way was just one galaxy among billions. And even those galaxies are not isolated. They form a vast cosmic web, filaments of galaxies stretching across space, hundreds of millions of light years long. Every time we thought we saw the whole picture, the universe turned out to be orders of magnitude larger and more structured. And it's not just about size. We underestimated how efficient the universe can be. Take quasars, ultra-bright beacons at the edge of the observable universe. For years, we didn't understand how something so small could shine so powerfully. The answer? Matter falling into supermassive black holes, a process that converts up to 40% of the mass into pure energy. For comparison, nuclear fusion inside stars only converts about 0.7%. So the universe doesn't just store energy, it knows how to use it, better than anything we've built. Again and again, we imagined a simpler cosmos, and again, the truth was grander, stranger, and smarter. Why do we keep underestimating the universe? Statistically, mistakes should be scattered. Some too big, some too small, a balance of error. But in cosmology, the pattern is consistent. Our predictions always fall short of reality. That suggests something deeper is at play. Not a flaw in measurement, but a flaw in mindset. We are products of a particular worldview, one shaped by centuries of classical physics, industrial logic, and mechanistic thinking. We see the universe as a machine, cold, random, winding down toward entropy. In this worldview, complexity is temporary. Structure is fragile. Order decays. So when we imagine the cosmos, we assume simplicity. We expect chaos. We're biased toward a universe that's lifeless, inert, and accidental. But what if that assumption is wrong? What if the universe isn't winding down, but winding up? What if, instead of decaying, it's evolving, becoming more structured, more complex, more conscious over time? If we hold the wrong model of reality, every discovery becomes a shock. Every new insight feels like an anomaly rather than a clue. Maybe the universe hasn't been hiding its nature. Maybe we've just been asking the wrong kinds of questions. We've spent centuries thinking of the universe as a rock, cold, silent, lifeless, a giant, inert thing drifting through time, eroding slowly into randomness. But Julian Gough offers a different metaphor. He says, maybe the universe isn't a rock. Maybe it's an egg. A rock doesn't change. An egg develops. A rock is passive. An egg has purpose, a direction. A rock is finished. An egg is just beginning. And when you look at the universe through that lens, strange things begin to make sense. Why does the universe keep building structure instead of falling apart? Why does it birth galaxies, stars, planets, life, and even consciousness? These don't seem like the products of entropy. They seem like the stages of a process, like something is unfolding. Maybe the universe isn't just expanding, maybe it's maturing. And if that's true, then what we call dark matter or dark energy may not be mysteries, but nutrients, fuel, ingredients of growth. Maybe the cosmos isn't winding down. Maybe it's growing into something we don't yet have the words for, something that, just like an embryo, can't be understood until it hatches. So maybe the universe isn't a finished product. Maybe it's a process, still unfolding, still becoming. Maybe it's not a dead machine, but a living system, one that grows, learns, evolves. And if that's true, then we, humans, aren't just spectators. We are participants in the becoming. What if consciousness isn't an accident, but a feature? What if the universe gave rise to conscious minds, so it could witness itself, question itself, and eventually understand itself? That would mean you are part of something vast. Not just stardust, but stardust that thinks. Not the end of evolution, but the next stage of it. Maybe we were never meant to watch from a distance. Maybe we're meant to awaken, to ask better questions, to look at the cosmos not as a cold object, but as kin. So what do you think? Is the universe just a rock rolling through entropy? Or is it an egg, waiting to hatch into something unimaginable? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to keep exploring these mysteries, subscribe for more. The cosmos is just getting started, and so are we.